Hello there everyone, welcome back to some more Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Age. In the last episode we went through the Still Shrine of Miriam. Everything got exploded to death. But besides that, it was all good. Can I set Matthias's? No, I can't. Right. Yeah. And we went through the Still Shrine and then Mount Baramases got attacked and we killed Judge Bergen, who is a bastard. But we did it. We did it because we must. Those are apparently better than this. How could the Mystic Armor be better than the Light Armor? I guess the Mystic Armor doesn't give me HP. Right. We're going. So to save me some teleport stones, I'm going to walk back. Oh yeah, Matthias will just stick around for a while. Until his timer runs out. I mean, I might as well leave him out. It does me no benefit to not have him out. Thank you. Fan gets all the experience herself as well. So it's worth quite a lot of experience to her. Crosswave is his last move. A lot of these moves I've literally never seen, because I've never used the Espers before. Yeah, that's Matthias. I guess I should say she, but it's more like an it, right? Espers are like divine beings, they're not really gendered. Welcome to level 39, Fran. Good shit. But yeah, I could have just walked back to Ravenasta and saved a load of time, but all the XP I'll be getting from going through it walking will make a lot of difference. Boo, 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 boo. And also, hopefully if I get back, Giza will be in the dry season and not the wet. The way it works is every 2 hours you have of dry, you have 1 hour of wet in real time. It might be game time, so me speeding it up might make it faster, but I know if you pause the game, if you wait, nothing happens. The game actually has to be running. You. Right, next. Good. Don't need to save, really. Yeah, I like how these guys are already doing 0 to Van. Just loving it. Considering these guys don't give much worse experience than the other guys, I guess the benefit to fighting later enemies is that they give you better items as rewards. And therefore, if they give you better items as rewards, you can probably farm them easier to get more money. Which makes sense. I just leveled up, so how far away am I from level 40 on Fran? Because once she hits level 40... No, not too far. Once she hits level 40, I'm going to switch over to someone else getting the benefit. It's not raining. Oh no, it is the wet season. It's just not raining. Well, the wet season doesn't actually help me too much. It needed to be the dry, really. But I've got some marks I can do, and now I should be more than powerful enough to actually do them. So, if I go... I can't do that one. I can do that one. I can do that one. So let's go back to Rabanasta and talk to Shevel and get the mission. At the very least. Also, I'll introduce you to a friend. He's a good boy. He's a good friend. Bosh. It's not just this guy, although he is a friend. He is a guy who tells me when the weather's going to change, so I can know. Very important. Okay. Hello, adventurer. Just takes one look at the sky to tell if it's the rains or the dry down in Giza. I think I've got an eye for telling when the change will be coming too. Matter of fact, you can be weather-eye from now on. I like the sound of that, yes. Just takes one look at the sky to tell if it's the rains or the dry down in Giza. Spend enough time travelling the plains, you'll start to get a feel for when the weather will change. Let's see, it's the middle of the rains. Shouldn't be too much longer till the dry comes. Which means we're probably about half an hour away. Or so. From the dry. Which is fine. Okay, let's go. I want to see if the weapon shop has updated its stock, or whether it still has only like tier 3 weapons. Amal, hello. Yeah, you only have like those. I mean, I'll take it if I have to. For example, this musk stick. Because I'll need it to attack flying enemies, which this boss is. So let's go back to Monk and make sure I can equip it. There we go. And then the rest of my stuff will be spent just making sure I can just making sure I can get more magic power, mainly. Okay. They're the only magic laws I've got, because they're quite expensive. I'll take that. Faster action. Althea, you can get more HP. Welcome back to Tank Supreme status. You can have the nice crossbow, which will make even shorter work of this enemy, and then each of these battle laws will certainly help too. Okay, right. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, so... No, I do need to be in here. This is where the Mark Petitioner is. Get myself all confused. All in a muddle. Hello. So you saw my bill for the Wyvern Lord, did you? Most days I stay in Rabanasta patrolling the shops and markets, but not long back I was dispatched to make a survey of the outlying desert. Agree to the hunt and I'll tell you what I know. Sure. Now then, where was I? I'm orders just through the Western Sand and further west into the Sand Sea. We just arrived at the western edge of the Namiense Sand Sea when we saw it in the sky, the Wyvern Lord. It didn't worry the others, but it certainly worried me. What if that worm were to attack Rabanasta, I thought? I informed the commander of my concerns. He dismissed it as a bad case of nerves, saying even if it did attack, the watch would soon stop it. Most likely the city would be safe, I'll give him that, but it doesn't mean there wouldn't be casualties. I may be Arcadian, but I care about Rabanasta. That's why I posted this bill against my own purse. It's got naught to do with the Empire. I want you to say that with the Lord for me. Alright. Can do. The hunt begins. It shouldn't take long. I'm just going to walk through the Western Sand. In fact, you don't even need to walk. Because you've got the internal travel. Internal fast travel of Rabanasta. For some reason, they thought it necessary to give you these little Moogles that let you warp around to the West Gate, for example. Which is where I definitely want to be. Hello. Yes. Balthier has nearly 4,000 HP now. Good. And then I want to walk out the West of Sand, happy as you like. Remember when these guys gave me trouble? I've never actually been to the West of Sand in this file, have I? I've not probably walked around it, no. There's lots to explore. I'll do it because it's going to bother me if I don't. There are some slightly stronger enemies in here. But nothing to concern yourself with, really. These dive talons are the big boys. And even they go down to a swift shot in the face from a crossbow with 70 attack power. Nothing to it, really. Right, go through here. Fierce sandstorm halts your advance. That's all you need to know. Can't go any further because of the sandstorm. What does that tell you? That we may eventually be wanting to go through here at a later point in the story? Possibly. That in fact it's nothing to do with that? Also possible. I'm not going to tell you. You're going to have to find out later. Or go look it up. That's up to you. This way. Normally I wouldn't bother, but we've got to go a bit quick. But yeah, this just makes going through to get these marks so much faster. It's not anywhere near as much of a ball ache. Now, through here. Go the fastest way I know how. I promise, I'll try and go as very quick. I shoot everything in the path because, well, it's experience, but also LP. Even if I only get one per one, that's still, 200 after 100 kills. Which, if they take one shot to kill, won't be that long. 200 shots. And I can do it while I'm walking through the area. Costs me nothing. Now, I think this guy will actually still be able to hurt me, but it shouldn't be that hard. I should be able to kill him in a couple of shots. Because there's no, level limit. They don't scale with you. They just are as strong as they are. So because I'm coming back here at, level 40, at least with Fan, there shouldn't be much they can do. Right, so now you've done that. Let's give you that, for example. Only for a second until I give you the embroidered tippet and then put this back on you. So now Balthier will get double experience until he hits level 40. And then then I'll give it to Vaughn until he hits level 40. And that sounds good to me. There's a chocobo here in case I wanted to use it. Just here, it's just free. But I don't need to. Again, enemies don't fight you when you're on a chocobo. It's no good to me. Cease. Ow. That actually hurt. think some enemies may have moves that do percentage of HP damage, so it doesn't matter how much health you have or defense, it just does, like, this does 10% of your health in damage, or 30% or whatever. If any enemies have Maelstrom as well, they'll probably do very good damage to me, because Maelstrom in most Final Fantasies takes you down to 1 HP, or 1 digit HP. Gone to sleep, shouldn't worry. It does eventually go away, and he'll catch up at some point. There he is, look. You can always trust him to catch up. Good shot. There we go. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Okay. So far so good. And this is the sort of stuff that this makes it like a bonus episode, because I do want to show you this at some point. Which means I need to do it at some point, which means I need to run over here and do all this stuff that I did on the farming file anyway, but I have to show you. Just for completion's sake, if nothing else. So this is the Wyvern Lord. It's doing no damage to me. Arrow does some damage, but everything else is sort of nothing. Bye. Again, I'm stupidly overpowered for the point in the game in which they expect me to fight it. To be honest. Potion. Alright, I'll take it. Could you cure that us, please? Absolute lad. Thank you. Bye. So now Fran's getting the benefit of double LP as well. So now I could walk all the way back to Abanasta, and I think I will because it's just more LP for me, but I could also use a teleport stone and just walk back to Abanasta instead of walking all the way back home. I could just walk. I'm just gonna wait. I could attack myself, but why? Just wait. What you can also do is if you have a very low powered like physical technique, you can just use that instead, and I think that also wakes people up. But nothing magical. Magical things don't wake people up. Everyone knows that. If you're getting burned alive, that doesn't wake you up. But getting hit with a punch does. Obviously. Okay, goodbye. See you later. Toodaloo. Arrivederci and such. I never even knew you. If I wanted to get what was in the middle there, I could go through the Zodiac caverns to get it. Which I will do at some point. But not right now. Zodiac caverns on this file are still a little bit scary for me to want to run through. I'd rather be so strong they pose no threat. I'm just going to go through the bottom way. It's all unseen stuff on the map anyway, so it's all map completion. I love seeing the red zeros, knowing that their entire attack strategy is completely futile. My attacks, they do nothing. That's right. Get absolutely destroyed. Game should have never given me two golden amulets. That was your first mistake. foolishness. You really want to fight me? Alright. That's what you wish. I can't control people's base desires to want to hurt themselves. Even if it's nonsensical. Hearthstones, you know, they're worth like 30 gil each. I'll take them. Chain's dead. To the west of sand. I'll try and do some marks that are a bit closer. Now. Rather than ones that are so far away. Gosh. Goodbye. Nice fruit, that's worth something. Okay, to the west of sand. Still don't need to heal. We're fine. Moving onward. You can easily get lost in this west of sand, by the way. Well, I did when I was walking through on the farming file. When you come here the first time, and you're trying to get back to Rabanasta from the Ogre Yensa Sea, and you don't know the map yet, you can easily just end up... Because for that point in the game, these enemies are quite hard. So trying to get through it all while holding R2 and running away is like pretty difficult. Luckily though, we've got it pretty much sorted now. Okay, so that's mission complete. Now I can go speak to my sword boy. I could have also warped back to the Sand Sea and walked back, but I forget that the intercity warp exists until I've already gone through the door. And by that point, I might as well just walk through here. It might not even be faster to walk. With the speed up and everything else. Okay. Take the ML challenge. You'll not find weapons of higher quality. I don't want your weapons. I just want to speak to Cheryl. Slain the Wyvern Lord, have you? You've done Rabanesta a great service, boy. After you set out, I thought I might have been overreacting just a touch after all, but there's naught to be gained from doubting now, is there? You're doing a man's job. Here's your bounty. Take it with my thanks. Cool. The shell shield is the big win there. Auto shell on a shield, but Balthier can't equip it, so... It needs its own special license. Have I got to Vanguard yet? Yes, I have. So, I've done 8 marks, which means I've unlocked Vanguard, with the next increase in rank. So, although I'll probably have more missions to do anyway, because I've got a bit further in the story, I'll also be able to speak to Mont Blanc and get more stuff from him. We'll see. Yeah, we've got a lot. Okay. Build number 5, White Moose. I'm in something of a fix. A monster was made off with an item of great importance to me. I seek the aid of a hunter to win it back. Kubo. Sure. The build's position can be found at the following location. It can be found in the Westersand, or just before it. Ringworm. Lesser Dragon. Balzac and Rabanasta. I have to make frequent trips through the Westersand. This time I met more than my match. I need a hunter to clear the way. Sure. He's right here. Oh no, he's in the lower bit of Lowtown. Marley, rank 5. Build number 8, Crimson Serpent. By the Tavern Master, he's here. A friend wishes to make an exceptional toast, so I want to send him an exceptional serpent wine. You get to slay the exceptional serpent. This build position can be found at the following location. Literally right here. XII, Undead. By Zaelu, Jahara, land of the Gareth. To bear arms against this creature is to bear arms against our very ancestors, yet if we do not, much harm will it bring. I wait your coming. He's in the, obviously land of Jahara. Battle Retriever, Coel. By hymns in Baramasace. The light has received many reports of pilgrims being beset by this fiend. We have tried to stop it, but to no avail. You must succeed where you have not. Sure. He's in Baramasace, right before the area. Wolf Bunny. Mutant Hare. By Never in Erut Village. I have need of Ori, but to those in my village I cannot turn. For one who feels a proper kinship with the wood, do I wait? Sure. They're in Erut Village. And Atomos. Mutant Slaven. In Burrowed by Nabada Fortress. A colossal Slaven wild that rampages in the mountains. They say the Arcadian army roused it somehow, but it's our problem now. Of course. In Nalbina, which I've never been to yet, but I could have gone to ages ago. So, for the next few episodes, I'm going to try and clear those up. And not make story progress, because if I keep holding off and holding off and holding off, I'm just going to, like, be so far behind that I'll never be able to catch up. So to that end, first things first, I want to go to the Giza Plains to see if it's the dry season yet. If it is, that makes my life very easy. If it's not, it doesn't matter, I'll just come back later. Now it's still the wet. I'll show you just in case you don't believe me. But that's fine. So I need to go somewhere else instead. Let's actually go, because it's the first thing I can think of. Let's go to Westgate. Speak to the Moogle who wants me to slay the thing, and accept it, but then not... No, actually, no, I'll do it on the way back. I've got to go to Bajerba. That's to Nalbina. I don't want to go to Nalbina. It's a very easy walk. Hello. Yes, Bajerba, please. Yes. I want to go by private cabin. Basically, if you pick by leisure craft, you actually get to walk around the airship and do some shopping and stuff. I don't want to do some shopping. I just want to get in a private cabin and fly straight there. Also, you can see this cutscene every time, but I'll just show you the first time, because it's a new cutscene. That's probably quite hard to do, you know, to dock the airship. Right, so we've got to go to the left-hand zone of this area, just here. And then there's a Moogle on the bottom left-hand corner. There he is. Alright, mate. You have spoken with Mont Blanc, Kubo. You will accept my request? You will hunt the Voctoys, Kubo? Yes. Oh, thank you, Kubo. I always knew it pays to have friends. I'm Pilika. Me and Mont Blanc have been friends for a long time. That's why I went to him. You see, it's kind of embarrassing, but I had this Voctoys I was keeping as a pet, Kubo, but he ran away. I given up on finding him. Then I started hearing the rumours of a giant Titan-toys wreaking havoc in the mines. Kubo. Titan-toys, I guess. And then I realised it's him, it's my pet. I just know it. My little toy slipped into the mines and he absorbed Magicite energy and he's got all big and violent, Kubo. I'd go get him back myself, but the mines are awfully big. I'd get lost, Kubo. I'd get a friend to help, but I'm so embarrassed. That's why I wrote Mont Blanc, and here you are. And my little Voctoys, well, he's not little, but he's in Site 2 of the Lusu mines. Go get him. Alright. No problem. I'm on it. Like a carb on it. I will engage the enemy with much aplomb and make them wish they'd never fought in such a violent way. But the British Empire, what? Nothing. Sorry, my nationalism came out then. I'm not actually a nationalist, it doesn't... I don't really particularly care, but that's fine. Okay, let's go through the skeletons. Shooting everything. Of course. Even though it's worth next to no experience, it's worth LP, and that's all I need, baby. I also actually need to buy Echo Herb. Because if people get silenced again, I won't be able to cure it. Still can't go through the left. There's nothing for it. Not yet, anyway. One day. I mean, Fan will still be getting level ups, it just won't be twice as quick. I suspect Fan will be like level 43 by the time they're level 40. Anyway, here's the rock toys. He's a big old unit. But again, mostly, I'm overpowered for this guy. This guy has the equivalent of Xenoblade's spike damage, where you hurt yourself to hit him. All those thousands of damage, you can't keep up with that. Rock choice. Vanquished. Yes, good. Just to prove that I can't go through here yet. Yeah, it's blocked off. The gate is locked. The Site 3 key should open it. If I could get the Site 3 key, I wouldn't want to go in there. The things in there would probably absolutely kill me, but I don't know for sure. It's been a while. I promised I would never go back there. It is an evil place. Full of fury, death, and many swords, and a red cape. Really banging music too. Right, let's leave and go speak to our friend the Moogle and say, it's done. There must be a switch or lever somewhere to operate it. I could probably open that. I probably could have been able to open that ages ago. I just haven't seen the lever in my blindness. Your foolishness has cost this company greatly. And you shall pay for your misdeeds with a bolt to the face. Okay, saving the game. LP. Oh, I've got a bit. A few. Let's say. Let's just keep getting more magic potency. And then more swiftness, yes. Good. My magic should be a lot better now. And then, for the rest of it, I guess we should start working towards... Oh, that swiftness unlocked a shortcut for me. That's handy. Well, I just have to save up some things and get some more HP then. Very useful. Right. Forever ago, I got Black Mage, but then never actually got any magic. I should fix that. Let's go up until we see the first... Yeah, that'll do. But I want... Yeah. The actual fire and thunder gap. Right, and then I need to go for more magic potency, because otherwise my magic's going to do nothing. And channeling's always good. Okay, so that means basically what I want to do is if the foe is flying, it goes above this one. If the foe is flying, which means that Balthier can't actually hit it with his normal weapon, then I want you to use, I guess for now, just fire, but that's not very useful. I'll switch it, but later on. So now if it's flying, he'll do something at least. He can use magic to attack. I need more gambits too. I need lots of things, but when I go and get some more money, then I'll buy all this stuff and just fast forward it. No one needs to see me going through a menu for 10 minutes. Right. Hello. Thank you, Cooper. What a pal, Cooper. And look, my pet has learned to listen and come home. Hiya. Carbo, thank the nice young gentleman, Cooper. My pet, his name's Carbo. I know, Cooper, I know. It's not good to keep a pet in secret. I'm really sorry for what happened. I'm going to move this to some place where we can both live in peace, Cooper. Here, accept this as a token of my thanks, and thank Mont Blanc for me, too. The survival vest would have been good before. It's like an easy way to get a light armor 5 before you really need it. Wait. Oh, I've already got the demon mail equipped. I was like, where did I get that from? Oh, obviously the mystic armor is going to give you more freaking magic. Duh. So I'm that just hit me like a revelation. It's like, oh, I'm an idiot. Well, I just didn't think about it. I thought maybe it might increase the magic power. How was I to know? Right, let's go back to Rabanaster. Can you take me back? Yeah, you can take me back. This way round is more expensive as well. Those cheeky bastards trying to fleece me dry. The absolute cheek. Now I'm going to try going back to Giza Plains and seeing if it's wet or dry. If I give it enough time, eventually it'll be dry. The mission will be complete and it'll be all good. Badonka. See, it looks dry over there, but that's just the background of that scene. Yes, he's still wet. The clouds in the sky. I can speak to Weather Boy and he'll tell me. The rains have almost run their course. The dry can't be far off now, so I think that's less than 15 minutes away. Now. I'm going to do... Let's go speak to this Moogle, even though I don't think I can actually win the mark. I'll show you. I'll try. I'll show you how things can get difficult. I'll try. Hello. You've come about the bill I posted. Thank you, Kupo. I'm in a sticky situation, Kupo. Oh, phone call. Be back. Okay, I'm back. I'm going to read this line again. I'm in a sticky situation, Kupo. That wobbly white confection got the better of me. I'd prefer not to go into the details until you've officially agreed to the hunt. It's all rather personal, you understand. Well, will you accept my hunt? Yeah, sure. Now I can tell you the tale of woe, Kupo. You see, old Dallin had given me a key, a broken old thing that wasn't working. I have a brother who's quite adept at repairing such things, and old Dallin had asked that he'd do precisely that, Kupo. Dallin gave me a wobbly white treat by way of thanks, and while I decided to eat that before taking the key to my brother, I didn't want Hurdy or the others to find out, so I went over to the plaza in the South Sprawl to eat it, Kupo. And while I tripped and how I tripped, I dropped treat and key both and watched them tumble down into the Gran Kiltias waterway. Desperate, I set out, determined to find the key and the treat. I reached the west sluice control of the Gran Kiltias waterway when I saw it. That wobbly white creature took the key and my treat, I'm sure of it. If you can defeat it, I'm certain we can get back the key. I'm willing to mark the treat down as lost at this point, but I must have that key, Kubo. White Moose, the hunt begins. Alright. We'll go down. We'll try. This boss is probably going to kill the shit out of me, but we'll give it a go. I'm actually more concerned about the way to the boss than the boss itself. Because there are some very powerful enemies between me and where I need to go. But we'll try. Maybe my gear will help me actually live. In the farming file, I did all this with Lhasa, so I could have the extra person to help me out. Now I'm doing it the way I think they probably intended you to do it, which is just with 3 people. To the Gran Kiltias waterway. I mean, I'm more powerful than I was when I did it in the farming file, so I should be okay. In terms of weapons, I mean, not in terms of anything else. So we've got some glowy bits of ground. The device is locked in place. You need a sluice gate key to operate it. Well, these guys are already quite strong. I'll show you. Let me actually just show you what they look like, rather than pussyfoot around it. Right, over here. And we've got to go over here. This place is really confusing because the map doesn't show the full map. Yeah, they're pretty strong. They're worth like 1,000 XP each. I'm more concerned about the status effects that they'll give me than anything else. So what I would do is, if you really wanted to farm, if you're interested in farming quickly, this is kind of the place to do it. To be honest. You know, I need to give just Varn another Gambit slot so I can just get him to cure poison on his own without me having to do anything. That'd be fun. Okay, so now we've done this. Here's the boss. We're gonna have to deal with being slow. Then I'm gonna deal with being blind by using blindness, obviously. And I can also eye drops myself, so it's faster. Yes, we can attack again. Then I'm gonna use Curagat on Varn. Okay, now we're poisoned, so I'm going to use Poison on myself, and Valthea will use a antidote, which I should have loads of. Yeah. So it's just about maintaining your ability to get rid of bad effects. Because that's all he wants to do all the time. And Akkuga is just damage, as you might expect. If I don't get rid of the blind, I'll do that so he starts doing it first. If I don't get rid of the blind, then I won't be able to attack him, which would be quite bad. Nice attack, Spalthea. Not attacking me, bitch. When it comes down to it, I'm essentially making sure that we live by nature of the fact that I'm just healing when I need to, and that's it. That's all I really can do. As long as Balthea keeps attacking, we will eventually kill it. We just can't afford to lose Balthea. The healing I've got is just about enough to make sure that we can survive. There we go. you contain a broken key, and the white moose is vanquished. So it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, but I had to work for it. I couldn't have just left it on fast forward mode and hope for the best, because I think people would have died. Which is where we want to be. We don't want to be just autopiloting everything, but we also don't want to be scared that we can't do anything. We're just completely screwed. We're not screwed, it's just not free. So I need to go over here, this way. You want to go to the first floor on the left because that's how you get out. Use the crystal and then let's go back to talk to our boy and say, yeah, we did it. Mission complete. He is in the Western Sand. In this case, it will be faster to warp because of how I've chosen to exit. Which is entirely my fault, but it's fine. There you are. Please warp me to the Western Sand, or the West Gate. Thank you. Goodbye. Kupo, you have the key. That means you defeated my wobbly white nemesis. Thank you ever so much, Kupo. You saved this poor Moogle's honor. Now to get my brother to repair it. I'll be back in 2 shakes. 2800 gil on the burning bow. Sorry to keep you waiting, Kupo. My brother's repaired the key, but not before a serendipitous message arrived from old Dallin. He found another key that works, so he doesn't need this one anymore. Sorry for wasting your time, Kupo. I wouldn't feel right keeping the key now, so I want you to have it. It's the least I can do after all you've done, Kupo. Thank you. So that's the key that I needed to do the thing with the other thing, but I don't actually want to do that right now. I need to go speak to Zodiac, which is an unfortunate name in the North Sprawl. Very unfortunate. You hate to see it. Okay, so let's go to the North Sprawl. This might be the last thing I do today, but it should be fine. If we can get there quickly enough, it won't be that hard to do it. And then also, hopefully, the other thing, since 15 minutes has gone by, it should be back in the dries on the Giza Plains now. So who we're looking for is Zodiac, who's right here. Hello. You saw the bill I posted. Well, no harm in telling you, I guess. See, we go out into the Western Sand to train and drill, keep ourselves sharp. Only we run into a slight problem. I'd like to keep the rest as quiet as possible, so I can only tell you once you accept the hunt. What do you say? Do we have an agreement? Sure. This might be a little more than you're ready for, but I suppose there's only one way to find out. There's a place in the Western Sand called the Wind Trace Dunes. That's where they encountered the ringworm. It's a frightfully strong beast. We couldn't keep training with the likes of that around, so we practiced an orderly retreat instead, but we can't hide away forever. That's why we need you to hunt this ringworm. You should be able to find it just south of the central region of the Wind Trace Dunes. You won't find it there just any time though. I can't be sure, but I think it only comes out when the elements are to its liking. Good luck. What he means by that is it needs to be a sandstorm. It comes out if it's a sandstorm. Otherwise he's like, nah, whatever. Not interested. I hate going that way because I always get stuck on that little tiggly bit. Right. This is not faster, but I'm here, so I'm doing it. It actually might be faster. Yeah, it probably is. If I menued quickly enough, it would be even quicker. Right. So, the Western Sand. We were just here, coming back again. This part doesn't need to be a sandstorm, but the most westerly bit does. I don't know what determines whether it is or not, but every time I've tried so far, it has been. Now that I say that, now it won't be, obviously, but we'll give it a good old go. Yeah, see, this is a sandstorm. This is what it needs to be. There he is. First things first. Anytime you see anything with a thing on it, you want to make sure that you have the spell ready to get rid of it. No, don't miss. There you go. Right. Immobilize Ager is bad, but only because it means you can't move. If that's what he wants to spam, it's actually not too bad. Let's fast forward for a bit and see how we go. So now none of us can move. You also use Restore. I'm pretty sure you can't use that multiple times. If you can, it takes a while for him to be able to use it. And this is what I mean, like, now that we're pretty much safe, I'd just be waiting to kill him. Whereas if I fast forward, I know I'm going to pretty much be able to do it in not too long. There we go. So he's dead. Win well and vanquished. Mission accomplished. Good job, everyone. We're sapped still, so I'm going to probably have to heal a couple of times on the run back, but it's fine. Sap, unlike other things, does not go away on its own. I wish it did. Oh, but it did. What a wonderful world that would be. Vabanastir. We've made it. No problem. So I should probably go and say, yeah, I'm done with the quest. So that's what I'll go and do. And then I'll go and check the plains, because I know for a fact we should be in the dry season now. And we are. Good. Right. Let's go to the North Spall. Say we did it. It's finished. Jobs are good. And okay. Hiya. You did it. I didn't think you had it in you, but clearly I was wrong. Here's your well-earned bounty. Nice. Well, now that our problem's been dealt with, I should be on my way. I'm not getting much training done standing around here. I'm glad we had the chance to meet. If this is the last time, well, take care of yourself. He gone. Could have been worse. Right, so I'm a headhunter. I've moved on from Vanguard. I'm now a headhunter because I've done 10 marks, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've completed 11, but I don't know whether it was 11 or 10 that got me there. Right, let's go to the plains. And we'll fight the first elite mark, Cluckatrice. It should be extremely easy. Just, like, pitifully easy. But the Sunstones are back. You know what the ring means, don't you? The ring of the toad is a token of love exchanged between the people in our village. That ring. But where? Where did you find it? Yes, some ghost gave it to me. That's the very ring you gave me on our wedding day. but I was careless and I lost it. So precious a thing, and yet I lost it. Sidine saw how sad I was, so he set off into the plains to find it. He knew the rains would soon come, but still he went. I waited and waited, then the rains came, and I could wait no more. He never returned. Even after all these years, I could never bring myself to leave this place. I'd given up on ever finding that ring, but I never stopped thinking about it. And here, out of the blue, you bring it to me. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Alright, you hear about the bill I posted? It's high time someone came. I don't know what I'm going to do about this creature. Our cockatrices are terrified. They hardly eat, they won't go for walks, their nerves are shot. The poor dears are starting to fall ill from it. Well, will you get rid of the creature for me? Sure. Wonderful, I thought you'd say yes. Now let me tell you what's going on. A vile creature called a cockatrice has made its nest in the land to the east. Recently its eggs hatched, and now it's viler than ever. What's worse, the cockatrice shies away when people approach. It's clever, this one. For our sake and the sake of the cockatrices, kill the cockatrice and every one of its foul brood. I spied the cockatrice on the Geether's north bank. It's not much of the bank during the dry, but you'll find it to the southeast of the village. The cockatrice's nest must be near there, but I have no idea how about drawing it out of hiding. Try as I might, I haven't come up with anything. Perhaps just ask the children. They're often out on the plains. Maybe they can help. I'd have to find some children on the plains. Not gonna happen. Right. So for the final thing, I need to find out how to get this guy to spawn. Right. Now, last time I did it on the farming file, I think I just got lucky. I don't think I did anything specific, but I do know for sure that I entered the room from the bottom side. As if that might make any difference. Who knows? I entered it from the bottom side. And they spawned here. So, I'm thinking what I'm going to have to do is often the case when you have to make an enemy spawn is kill every single other thing in the area, ensuring there's nothing left. Even when you run back and forth, you need to make sure there's nothing. Then leave, then go back in. And there they are. Good. That's the cockatrice. You have to kill his children too. You know, just a full family genocide. No problem, really. Cockatrice vanquished. Again, you could do this way earlier. Like at the start of the game early. Pretty much. As soon as you have access to the clan area. And you do a few marks. That's all you gotta do. Right. Hello. You did it. You got rid of the cockatrice and its chicks. Here's your bounty. As agreed. Thank you so much. An amber armlet and a rainbow egg and 1,000 gil. I can finally bought the cockatrices again. You wouldn't know how. You know it to look at them. They're scared very easily. And they also go plippity ploppity plippity plop, which is fun. Right. I'm going to see you next time when we continue the hunt for many hunts. See you then. Goodbye.